For centuries, the Spanish monarchy has represented tradition, stability, and national identity. But behind the royal ceremonies, elegant appearances, and carefully managed public image, there is another side that the world rarely sees. And when it comes to Spain's future queen, Princess Leonor, many royal observers believe that the greatest challenge she faces is not public attention or even the enormous responsibility of the crown. It may be something far more personal. What is Princess Leonor's deepest fear about becoming queen? Could it be the pressure, the expectations, or perhaps the fear of losing the freedom to live an ordinary life? Today, we take a closer look at the emotional burden carried by Spain's heir to the throne and why becoming queen may be both her destiny and her greatest challenge. Princess Leonor has spent her entire life preparing for a future she never chose. Born in 2005, she became the heir apparent when her father, King Felipe VI, ascended to the throne in 2014. Since then, every stage of her life has been carefully watched, analyzed, and often criticized. Unlike most young women her age, Leonor cannot simply decide what kind of life she wants. Her future has been mapped out since childhood. Every speech, every public appearance, every educational decision has been viewed through the lens of one question. Will she be ready to become queen? But while many people focus on the privileges that come with royalty, fewer consider the sacrifices involved. Royal experts have frequently pointed out that members of royal families often struggle with balancing personal happiness and public duty. For Princess Leonor, that balance may be one of the greatest challenges she will ever face. Over the years, she has demonstrated remarkable maturity. Her speeches have impressed audiences, and her dedication to military training and public service has earned praise both inside Spain and internationally. Yet behind those composed appearances, some observers believe there may be concerns that are perfectly understandable for someone so young. One of the biggest fears often associated with future monarchs is the fear of disappointing their country. For Princess Leonor, the expectations are immense. She is not simply expected to succeed. She is expected to embody the values of an entire nation and preserve an institution that has faced controversy and criticism over the years. That is an enormous responsibility for anyone, let alone someone who entered adulthood under constant public scrutiny. Many historians have noted that royal heirs throughout history have experienced anxiety about whether they would live up to the legacy left by their predecessors. In Leonor's case, comparisons are inevitable. Her father, King Felipe VI, has worked hard to restore confidence in the monarchy during difficult times. Meanwhile, her mother, Queen Letizia, is widely admired for her professionalism and dedication. As a result, expectations surrounding Leonor have become even greater. And perhaps that is where one of her deepest fears lies. Not fear of the crown itself, but fear of failing the people who believe in her. Another challenge that cannot be ignored is the loss of privacy. Unlike ordinary young adults, Princess Leonor has grown up with cameras following her every move. Her clothing choices, facial expressions, friendships, and even rumors about her personal life regularly become headlines. Living under such scrutiny can be exhausting. Imagine knowing that a single mistake could dominate newspapers across the country. Imagine understanding that millions of people have opinions about your future before you have even had the chance to fully discover yourself. That kind of pressure would be difficult for anyone. Some royal commentators believe that Leonor may also worry about sacrificing normal experiences. Simple moments that many people take for granted, walking through the city unnoticed, choosing a career freely, enjoying complete privacy, are luxuries rarely available to future monarchs. Duty often comes first. And while Princess Leonor has consistently shown commitment to her role, there is no doubt that such sacrifices come with emotional costs. Another possible concern is the challenge of leading a monarchy in a rapidly changing world. Modern societies are evolving, and younger generations often have different expectations regarding institutions and traditions. As Spain's future queen, Leonor will inherit a role that requires balancing centuries-old customs with the demands of a modern society. That balancing act will not be easy. Every decision she makes could influence the future of the Spanish monarchy itself. Some analysts believe that maintaining relevance while preserving tradition may become one of the defining challenges of her reign. And that responsibility alone could understandably create moments of uncertainty. Interestingly, people close to the royal family have often highlighted the strong support system surrounding Princess Leonor. King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia have reportedly placed great importance on giving their daughters as normal an upbringing as possible. Despite the demands of royal life, they have emphasized education, discipline, and emotional stability. Queen Letizia, in particular, has frequently been described as a protective and attentive mother. Many royal watchers believe she understands better than anyone the pressures Leonor faces. After all, Letizia herself entered royal life from outside the traditional aristocracy and had to adapt to extraordinary expectations. Her experiences may have helped prepare Leonor for the realities that come with royal duty. Meanwhile, King Felipe has reportedly focused on ensuring that his eldest daughter understands the responsibilities associated with the crown while encouraging her to develop her own personality and leadership style. These efforts appear to be paying off. Over the years, Princess Leonor has shown increasing confidence during official events. Her speeches have become more polished, and her public appearances suggest someone gradually growing into her future role. Yet confidence does not mean the absence of fear. Even the strongest leaders experience doubts. History is filled with monarchs who struggled with uncertainty before ultimately embracing their responsibilities. Perhaps what makes Princess Leonor's story so relatable is precisely this human side. Behind the titles and ceremonies is a young woman navigating expectations that few people can truly understand. Her fears, whatever they may be, are not signs of weakness. They are reminders that enormous responsibilities often come with equally enormous emotional challenges. And perhaps that is why so many people around the world have become fascinated by her journey. Because beyond the palace walls and royal traditions, Princess Leonor represents something universal. The struggle between duty and personal dreams. The desire to meet expectations while remaining true to oneself. And the hope that, despite fear and uncertainty, one can rise to the challenges life presents. As the years pass and the day of her eventual accession approaches, one question will continue to follow Spain's future queen. Will Princess Leonor overcome the fears and pressures surrounding her destiny and become the modern monarch many believe she can be? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. The road to the throne is not just about crowns and ceremonies. It is also about courage. And for Princess Leonor, that journey is only just beginning.